All right, welcome in, welcome in. Friday, February 14th, here in the United States, we are doing, what is it? Valentine's Day for those who celebrate. Um, Hopefully we can get some good charts here and cover Valentine's, right? But yeah, welcome in. As always, right? Trade Circle is an educational platform. I am Gerardo G Money Pies. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. So any trade idea, any suggestion, it is pure speculation on my end. You do trade at your own risk, and please trade responsibly. And if you don't know how to lot size, make sure you have our lot size calculator so you can know how to use proper risk management for every trade. If you don't know how to do that, we do have a course for that. And you can go over there and learn how to risk management, right? Risk management is one of the most is the thing that helps us with capital preservation. Also helps us do our trading plans, and trading plans and risk management are key. The technical analysis that will come with time, but if you know how to lot size your account and leverage it, you'll have a better idea of what we have here. Welcome in, Dr. Latrice. I just saw your emoji face there in the thing there. Welcome in. Okay, so let's just see kind of a review here with Goldie. I mean, it's been a bullish week. We definitely. I know I missed an opportunity here. Elijah, you had the actual setup right there, and man, it went up pretty well from there. I was reviewing. If you guys haven't noticed, on the announcement section that I have, I'm kind of creating a trail of actually, let me just show it to you guys. We still got here about 10 more minutes before the um the thing starts, right? That New York Stock Exchange. But again, though, right, I'm kind of create a trail of days, and I'm trying to figure out, what's a good way that I can provide value back to you guys before the session starts, during the session, afterwards. And again, anything you guys think my what you guys are paying for, what you guys are here for, right, is to learn how to trade. And the value that I provide you guys through the live sessions, right? That's going to be the most consistent that I can give you guys as far as being available to you guys. But again, though, right, it's for me, it's about being in the community, getting different perspectives from people that, hey, we can potentially improve this section here in the matter that it'll be easier for us to learn from the actual platform, right? Because the platform is set up. It's a community-based platform, and it's set up for us to engage and learn. And it's just a matter of kind of just finding different ways, but and just kind of keeping your eye fresh with the markets. But for example, and it does help. Like I think on Tuesday, no, it was not Tuesday. So here, let's do a trail, right, of things. So Monday, I actually, you can't see my chart, right? 1 second. Oh, you can or not? What do you see? Oh, you cannot see it. You're seeing my trade view. There it is, guys. Thank you. Sorry about that. No problem, not the trees, but thanks for being here. Yeah, so for example, this is the start here, kind of like a daily feed. And on Monday, well, yeah, we didn't do anything Monday. So on Tuesday starts off our week. I gave you guys the agenda was on, and then just kind of the news, and that was pretty much it, right? On Wednesday, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and share a chart, share my outlook, right? Share my outlook for the day, and that here's where it is. So that kind of I like that because it allows me to give you guys the chart, keep it in place, and then from there, I can come back and say like, man, I had the entry, I didn't have the entry, and so forth. And this was actually the chart that the news hit, went down to this 45-minute area, and literally I had us to take there, right? I thought we are gonna go towards 76%, and I was like, all right, you know what? Let's just find an opportunity and trade towards it. But that right there was the entry, and that kind of just helps us in hindsight see what we have before and keep it visible. And then I think that was what day was that? That was Wednesday. Thursday, same thing. I thought we were gonna get the pullback. I guess it was not correct. 23% was didn't hold it down, and we'll push him back up. And then today, right, this is kind of where we're at right now with the chart. I gave you guys, just kind of the agenda for today, the fundamentals, and then from here, the chart. And right now, based on this chart alone that I shared earlier, we do got the structure here, and we touched that 78% area, pumped up, and we're trying to make that new high. So we're literally at almost at equal high scenario, but we do got some structure in between. But we'll see what the momentum gives for us there. So and then after I shared this post, but after I shared this post, I was thinking about it. Like, you know what? How can I continue the ongoing value here? Like, you know what? After like maybe at around midday, I can come back to this post and share like the review of what happened, what didn't happen, and also potentially put like a little video of the video there that happens. And that's my mission, right? To kind of make sure that we kind of stay day to day with these setups, and follow them. Especially since we're kind of following gold a lot together, it'd be good for us to do that. But here we are now, 8:24. Let me just see. And again, the news I can just check from my phone. I go to the announcement that I shared this morning, and it's right there. So 7:30, and then President Trump speaks tentatively. I have no idea what time. Yesterday, I think he spoke around 1, and it spiked the markets up with the gold buy that we had. Yeah, so if you guys took that buy yesterday after the session, it was from right here, guys, right here. We're in this rally BEC section, and I think we were targeting 29.26. It pumped up very well to the top side. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're getting a major reaction right now. We're jumping off of this 2-hour BEC right here. Let me color this one bluish. And then we'll also add an 8-hour zone, 8-hour rally-based rally. So the buying momentum is still there, is still present. Boom. And let's check our momentum thing here. I was chatting with Dan yesterday, and he was sharing some stuff, how we can potentially continue using this the indicator, right? And it's actually I think it can help a lot of people, especially kind of in the early stages of just kind of keep giving ourselves a frame of how to operate. And I only have it on the 1 hour and the 5 minute chart, but it's basically a frame for us to only focus on, so we won't have to look left way too much. And at the same time, right, all of these lines behave like support and resistance. They behave like support and resistance across the areas. And it does help. It does help in the sense, and as we use it more, and if I once I teach it more, we'll begin to navigate the market a lot better. All right, so the safest scenario, right, is to remain bullish on gold. I personally would like to see gold break this high first, and then we can break this high, we could potentially continue back upwards. Okay. However, but we do have some areas of interest down here. And if we're going to be positioning ourselves for the next buy, I actually would like us to position ourselves around the 38%. I guess you could say around this 2-hour zone right there, this 2-hour rally-based rally. Okay, that's where I would like for us to look for the next potential setup. And let me tell you why. 1 second here. All right, so yesterday, let's go 30 minutes. All right, perfect. So we actually, with this push up, we broke two highs when it comes to the structure that we have for the 15-minute. So we could get a deeper pullback, right? So this was an initial high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low. Okay, so we got some good structure here, really good structure. Okay, so the first attempt to sell on this was in this area, right? Which didn't work. And then the next area to sell was just above that high and in this area. And price got stuck a little bit there and it didn't sold. So now we technically did break that bearish structure that was in place. Remember, you have to break two highs to really shift. So price did this and it actually broke that high. Okay, so we could get a slightly a deeper retracement, or at least to the 38% for us to really go back up. So based on that, okay, based on that, let me go down to the 15. Let me hide this indicator. I mean this fit from this hour. So I'm actually going to take the entire swing from here to the top side. Okay, so from this low to that high, I'm going to call this a 15-minute fib. Perfect. Just so the coloring. If you guys like to use the fib and why Daniela? Just sorry, message there. If you guys like to use the fib, multiple fibs in different time frames, what I've done, right, is for example, this little fib that I have here, this one is a 15-minute fib, meaning that it's only visible from the 15-minute time frame and lower, and it disappears anything higher than that. How you fix that is, you go to the visibility minutes and see I only have it visible from the 1 minute and the 15. When I go to the 20 minute, it disappears, but it stays there on the 15, right? So um, pretty neat just to kind of keep your chart there clean. But yeah, so based on this huge impulse that we have, okay, this entire impulse broke that, as I mentioned earlier. We did retrace right in between 38, 23 and 38%, and we get a nice pump back up. I would like to see sales that we can break this structure and then we can kind of hover back up to the top side. That's kind of the outlook that I would like to know. I mean, I would like to see. However, we also do have structure here, right? With the N wave on the intraday momentum. So you notice here we grab this higher low, and now this should take us pretty high. But if it doesn't, right? If it doesn't, this is this little rally base rally 15-minute area. I really do like that one. And that one's priced around 29.10. 29.10. I do like that zone already. Right here, guys. You see, I just we had a drop base drop, rally base rally, boom, came in. And that to me is all within this 2 hour, 8 hour rally base rally. And that to me is a decent setup to consider, right at the 38% as well. Below that, as you guys see, is a 2 hour area. So because gold is so bullish, it's always just best to kind of see the buys, right? See the buys for it. And if you see the opportunity for sell, you at least know where those support areas are at. Where those support areas are at. And we can make something happen. Okay. But other than that, yeah, let's see. Let's see what the charts gives us. All right, 8:30 volume is in. Very nice. One second, guys. Here. How was you guys trading day yesterday? Were you able to capitalize back on that buy? And what are you guys looking for today? All right, perfect. Okay, yes. Dan's still waiting for the buy. Perfect. Yeah, I would like we can get back up here. That means that the confirmation is there to consider to going up. Um, Based on this fib, remember the 23%, we're at that 23% line. Then if the 23 percenters don't want to take it back up, um, we do have a nice range of $10, almost $11 from 23 to 38%. Okay. So we'll play it as so. But I'll put an alarm right below this 23% and see how it plays out. What is momentum telling us? Okay. Remember these boxes, they are communicating us our three things, right? They're communicate the updated indicator that we have. They're communicating the structure, momentum, timing. Okay. This frame here on the 5-minute chart, that's what it's communicating. Structure, momentum, timing. So what is the structure currently inside of the frame? Okay. It was bullish until it moved away from here. Right. So it's kind of getting a little shift, right? It's kind of getting a little shift. We are below the midpoint. Okay. We are below the midpoint. So we're in the lower part of the 17 of the last 17 hours. Okay. So, you know, any potential sell. Remember that 17-hour midpoint is one of the strongest types of support and resistance, guys. Okay. This one is right here. Okay. So, you know, price likes to hover about it, kind of go a little back and forth. But when you get a break and a nice break and retest, it could potentially become a flip area. So now we know where we're at in those last 17 hours. Okay, trying to see what we can take gold. So now we have to focus on the blue box and then this little green box right here. Okay. The little green box is kind of like that's the momentum. Okay, the little green box is the momentum. And as the candlesticks move forward, the box also shifts forward. And based on here, right, we use it very similar to the 17. The only difference is that it moves faster, right? The range that it eliminates it's much faster. So with that being said, right, let me zoom in. Let's really zoom in here so you guys can see it. Ready? So we actually notice that from here we get a nice decline, right? However, in order for us to get that decline, we need to eliminate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to create 5 new candlesticks in the front side. We're in the 5-minute chart, so 5 times 5 is 25 minutes. Okay, so 5 candles, it's 25 minutes. So this decline is technically not due until approximately what? 25 minutes from now. Okay. That would tell us that when the box shifts forward and we get here, the prices are going to start to uh, walk down, I guess you could say. Okay. So that's how we communicate that one. If this does not drop it and price kind of stays in within this equilibrium area, it's then going to eliminate these big candles, these candles, and then it's going to be here, right? And then there, if it stays in the same area, is basically now ready to trend up. Okay, ready to trend up. So what do you do in this scenario, right? You know, if you're speculating a sell, you wait for this to expire. If you speculate in the buy, you wait for that to expire and this to expire. And then, you know, you can trade it more comfortably. Okay. More comfortably. Um, so that's how that's gonna work out right now. The little blue box or the it's 52 candles. So it's a 52 period look back, right? That one is actually it's due for a decline, but this one actually works a little bit different where it actually works opposite, right? It actually works opposite in the sense that if it's due for a decline, you actually counter that. And I will show you guys in another video how how all of this came from the cloud. And technically, right, this is the cloud, right? This is the cloud just in a more support and resistance type of scenario, right? Also with a little bit of time. All right. So I would wait a little bit. I would start letting these things shift down, see how that plays out. I think gold is going to be consolidated for some time. Um, but if we can get back below this 23%, which I have my alarm right at 29.21. Perfect. Nice. So to see if they got a good eye for those candles, Dr. Latrice. And I'll put an alarm right back at this 50%. One pair that I am trading was this GBP USD, GPJPY trade. Um, again, though, right? I know how the bigger picture looks, and check this out here, guys. Check this out right here. Okay, remember the big box represents a big range. Okay, so this is mainly we can use it a lot. We can use it a lot in the um the time the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, so again, right, structure, momentum, timing. What is a structure? Well, it's like so. It's more bullish, right? We got higher highs. So on this one was more bullish. So good, we're more bullish there. Okay, so what is the momentum telling me? Okay, well, the midline is there. The mid basically the midline of the 17, the green, and the 52, the blue, they're above, right? They are above the midline of the 17 hours. Okay, 17 hours. So this is just a pullback, right? Because the momentum is still bullish. So the structure is bullish. The momentum is bullish, right? And now it's just about kind of like the timing. And if I'm looking for buys, the 52, I would like for it to be in a decline stage. Okay. If I'm looking for buys, the edge of the 52 candlesticks, I would like for it to be on the decline stage. Okay. And if it is, that is a good setup that we could potentially take based on here. Okay. And there you go, starting to turn. Okay, starting to turn. So I do like that. If you guys are into trading GBP, JPY, we're actually in a very good position to execute a buy if you're interested in this one. Uh, Execution could be now, especially if you're on demo, is a good thing to try it. Execution is now. Your stop loss can be below here, and you can try to take it at least to a 1-to-1 or to the zero of the 1 hour structure. Yep, which is 193. 193. Let me make sure I have my take profits. Hold on. You starting to see a little bit more on the Dan? You starting to see how it works a little bit more? Guys, these three boxes are gonna help us a lot. Okay, they are gonna help us a lot. And if you don't have the indicator, make sure to message me. And we'll get it to you. Okay, because everyone should have it. What did I just do? Oh, what did I do? Perfect. There it is. So gold for me on the 5 minute, right? Like I would like to say let's sell, right? I would like to say let's sell on gold, just to kind of get to that buying area that I'm looking for. But what's not convincing me, right, is that we're in a slight decline right there. And if I'm looking for sales, this cannot be on a decline. So it's going to probably potentially just take a little bit longer um, for that to occur. Now, granted, right, the momentum, the green box, that one's due for a nice drop. So again, though, right, it's just if it does sell, it could pull back um pretty quickly. So it's just kind of more like you know, a good strong move down and take profit. Don't hold it because it could retrace back some more. Okay. Back some more. I do have my alarm here waiting at 29:20. All right. Hey Steph, how's it going? Now when I think of GU, I think of you. And I think midweek I kind of did change. I thought GU was gonna change, but actually no. It took off with our original analysis to the top side. Um, Not sure if you caught that or not, but that thing's flying. That thing is flying. So here too, guys. So guys, the dollar's not that strong, right? The dollar's not that strong, but some pairs need correction, and this is kind of more confirmation for the yen chart that I share with you guys. Okay, so for example, the GBP USD is flying. Okay, let's see how the euro is doing. The euro is also flying, right? So definitely the dollar is not strong. But again, if the GBP USD is also pushing up, this can kind of help the 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 GJ. Is telling us that there is some strength in the yen pairs and the euro pairs. All right, so this one I would definitely like to continue it. Oh yeah, where did our alarm hit? Top or bottom? All right. Okay, guys, if you want to take some sales to 29.10, it is possible to take it. It's about $8 drop, and just put your stop loss Nice little scalp. In 5 minutes, we get a drop-based drop there. So that'd be pretty good. But this is just kind of more of a counter trade, something along those lines. Okay. Right there. So that could work. And the confirmation that I have here is this right here. Okay. In about 15 minutes, we will offload this, but I just think we'll probably get to the 38% that we had marked up. We also have this little drop base drop forming, and let's see if that one holds. Okay, and if we don't get it, um, if this offload here does not drop price here, okay, the buy is easily coming shortly. So either you can try to scalp a quick sell if you see the opportunity. If not, and you're still on the long, we would need to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 candles on the 5-minute chart. Okay. So that is 50 minutes, about an hour. I have to wait about an hour for the market to shift, right? So the momentum can shift. And that will put us approximately around 950. 950. Okay. So we will see. Little sun there. Perfect. We will do something like that. Bye. You got some alarms there. Let me do some other analysis on other pairs, and then we'll come back here to wrap up Goldie. We'll go back to Bitcoin to see what Bitcoin has been doing this week. Are there any stocks that you guys follow? If there are, I would like to start analyzing those guys. Um, for example, I was analyzing Tesla yesterday, and if we can get back below 300, that is a very good area to start investing in Tesla. Okay. Again, the charts are all the same everywhere. High, low, higher, high. Well, that's low, high. Yeah. Okay. Nice N wave structure there. Okay. And we have let me mark this up here. Weekly scenario. Perfect. Nice support and resistance area. Below $300, look for those buys. Look for those buys. We can get that. If we can kind of get in this rally-based rally, I like that there. Okay. I like that there. Have a friend who bought some shares on this, and he got it from maybe 340, 320, and then he took profit up here. So smart guy. Um, and is actually coming back for another opportunity pretty soon. Pretty soon. Yes. Ooh, these things are pumping up. Wow, I've not looked at it in a while. Dang, this thing is shooting up. This is on the monthly scale. I can barely see structure. All right, so here's a markup for the NASDAQ. So again, what does your eyes see for structure, right? And that's the most important thing, right? What do you see for structure? And then from there, we can always recalibrate back to it, right? So that's the structure that I see. I like to get the structure on the daily. I like to get the structure on the daily and just to kind of let us know where we're at. So the question is, right, is this higher high really done? Okay. So how can we tell if we are? Well, we measure from the low to the high, okay, like that. And so here goes the one to the zero, back to 88% deep institutional levels. And then we start trending up, right? We did make a higher high here and low, and we've been hovering around those take profit areas. So if this thing stays bullish, guys, okay, this is the Nasdaq. If the Nasdaq remains bullish, where is his next destination? You would say. What would you guys say is based on the fib? Where is his potential next destination? 318. I mean, you know what? I don't use the 318 then, but let me do put it in there just to kind of see where we're at because it should be on 382, right? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. We're right there in that same area. Yeah. Yeah. So based on this fib right here, that with this 382 could be a first section. Yeah. Could be a first section. No, but no, that should be on there. I should have all three on there. I should have all three on there. Okay. So this first next target is 382. Okay. That one should be there. Let me extend this to the right. All right. And now let's go down to these lower time frames and see how many, how far we are from it. It's about 225 points. Okay, so all right, that's a good target. I do like that target. Let me put it in blue so we can make that as a target right there. All right. So you see, guys, now we're there. We don't have to look left anymore, right? We have a potential target, and now we need to see now is okay, do we have supporting structure to take us there? Okay, so we do have a little bit of structure here, okay, that can take us there. Let's go to let me look for some ETM candles there. Wow, that's bullish. This is good. Oh, oh, higher high. Now, this one's tricky because of this right here. This little area, this push up did take that out. And then here, we did get a retracement. So I'm going to readjust like so. Okay. Impulse, correction, impulse. Let's kind of walk it down a little bit more. All right. So now that I readjusted my structure, I always fib from higher low to higher high. Okay. And we have retraced back to 38% above the 23%. And there goes our targets up there. Okay. There goes our targets. The 382. Let me take out the extensions on this fib because we were targeting the larger number, right? So I only have the fib from 1 to 0, no extensions above, and there goes our potential entry. Okay, we're already above we are already above the 23%. Maybe we put a stop loss at the 50 and we try to take it above. And let's see if we can find a potential setup on this on a lower scale. And again, all momentum is bullish. All the midpoint lines are all above there. If we're looking for buys, the 52 need to be in a decline, so that's good. Yeah, I do like these buys, guys. I do like the buys to continue for the NASDAQ. It's just, okay, where can we get in? Trump will speak. All right, here it is. If we can get back to this rally-based rally on the 30 minutes, I like my chances there. Perfect. Something like that. That was a good markup. Massive breakout. Massive breakout. I do like this setup a lot. I really do. I don't trade this as much, but I'm actually put it. I could probably put. Alrighty. All right, 9 o'clock. It's already 9. All right, let's see here. All right, so you see how we're watching it live, right? As how these boxes are kind of, the momentum. The green box is the momentum. That's the one that kind of drives the day. And then the 52 box, that's kind of like the parent, right? The parent. The green box is the child. It wants to control, run around. The 52 is the parent. And again, the right now, the child is winning. The little kid right here. The momentum is taking over. It's getting what it wants. And let me rewind so you guys can see a few candles. Okay. So one more time there. Okay, we only focusing on the momentum box. Okay. We have it's due for it whenever the box moves forward to that area that I have the arrow, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. That's 20 minutes. So we need 4 new candlesticks to appear here. And then it'll shift the box forward. Whenever it's at the tip, okay, because we have a drop right here, that also should repeat a drop. All right, so let's 1. I need to do that. Okay, so we're at the edge. One more candle. It won't let me do a candle by candle, unfortunately. But there it is. You see how the averages are dropping from the tail end? That's the reason why we're getting that drop. Now I won't hold it too much because I'm looking for sales, and also the 52 is selling, so it doesn't trend well that way. It will kind of hold it back up a little bit. All right. So that's how we are now, and then I will take it to 29.10. 29.10. 5-minute mark. Yeah, I think if we take this low out, that's actually a better take profit, 29.15, 14-ish, because you take out the low and then from there it goes up. Um, the good stuff there, guys. Let me see how we're doing with the yen. Perfect. Got a good one right there. You guys got in the yen. We're a few pips in, about 15, 17 pips in profit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right. We did the Tesla, we did the NAS. I'll do the Bitcoin, and then anything else you guys want me to review, I will review for you guys. We can close out this Friday. All right, so the Bitcoin previous weekly candlestick was a doji bear candle. It's really, this, oh man. So this week was an inside bar, meaning that it didn't go below the low or the high. So next week for Bitcoin is gonna really make a move. Okay, really gonna make a move for that. So, um, and they don't happen a lot, those inside bars, but when they do, price does tend to kind of explode. For example, we have one right here. Okay, that candlestick did not make a low, did not make a high, and then from there it turned out to be two bullish pushes to the top side. Okay, so we will see how it behaves um momentarily. Yeah, so I'll probably have to wait for next week, to be honest, on that segment there. We hovered around the previous weekly open. Yeah, too much. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was expecting. We stay below the previous weekly open. We at least go down to here. I have a monthly scale. What I have over here in the monthly? Oh, there it is. On the monthly, right, this huge candlestick, the November candlestick. So same thing, right? If we are looking to invest in Bitcoin outside of trading, if we can get back to those below the 90,000s, 86, maybe 84-ish, that's a good segment to take. Now, if not, this month could be the low before it really takes off. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because on January's candle, there goes the open, there goes the close, right? And we already came in and tapped into the open, and a lot of volume usually can come from there. So that intraday time frame is really going to tell us if, or 4 hour, it's going to tell us if we're going to push down or we're going to just take off. Okay, we're just going to take off. So let me actually put a line there because that is important. That's the monthly. Put this previous monthly open, and that was January 2025. Very nice. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But I would like for it to get below 90,000. I really do. But if it doesn't, it's just gonna go back up. So there's no really speculation for me for today. Um, we'll come back to it, okay? And we'll just share with you guys the monthly charts. And let me measure this candle at least for fib purposes. Very nice. Okay. There you go. Anything else to speculate before we shut down the day, shut down the week? If not, my pleasure, Dr. Latrice. Let me see what we do. Okay, perfect. All right. So now if gold goes back above and breaks this structure right here, if it doesn't go lower to our potential entry, which I believe I had at the, no, not there. It's a 15-minute area. Yes, 15-minute area. Let me actually This is where I would like to get in a position for the go long, right there. Okay, this is a 15-minute rally-based rally. Okay, right around 29.11, 12.10, give or take. Okay, that will be my first attempt to get back in, and we get there today. Remember, the President Trump does speak, and I think yesterday he spoke around 1 p.m. Central Time, almost 2, and the markets did move. But that's the ideal setup for me. Okay, right there. On the 5 minute, if we can break this structure above 29.28, I think we'll take off from there. Okay, I think we'll take off from there. But plan A, let's let's try that one. Let's see if we can come down here. Okay, so let me give you this chart. Goldie, 15 minutes. All right. That is the way to play it. We are checking out. Thank you guys for the attendance today. Hopefully you guys got value in the markups. To me, it's getting pretty easy. Just looking at structure, and obviously execution is a little bit different. But if you guys are starting to see that structure, and I know Elijah had a great week in his trading. Um, um, yeah, we'll definitely build on it little by little. Little by little. But again, though, guys, these boxes here, structure, momentum, timing, that's gonna help us a lot. That's gonna help us a lot. Okay. Have a great weekend. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Our circle Sunday circle, and we'll provide another education class in there. Have a great weekend. Thank you.